Hello everyone, today we're here with Heshan, a young social pioneer who's here to speak about his own experiences with mental illness. First of all, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That's all right. So I guess to start off, do you want to tell us a little bit about your own story and what you've gone through?
Yeah, sure. So when I was growing up, pretty much I was shaped by a lot of negative but also very positive environments and the people that I was around with. And a few of the things that happened to me when I was growing up really led towards me becoming a very helpful person but also very naive. And being shaped by those environments and those people led towards me getting taken advantage of a lot. And I remember feeling I would get ridiculed a lot, I would get persecuted a lot for things, and I'd get blamed a lot. Those kind of feelings really built up over time and led to me being a bit emotionally unstable as a child. And I feel like it led to a very pivotal point in my life, which was I eventually ended up getting bottled trying to help someone else. I pretty much saved them from getting hurt. It's something that I haven't actually spoken about very openly to too many people, but I remember that moment falling, and I remember just that whole thing changing my life. It was really a point where I needed to make a change, because everything else that had led up to that point was very negative and very trialing times for me before I started to realize, hey, I need to start taking care of myself, start to look at what's really happening here and why these things are happening to me. I started to question a lot, and I became very isolated as a result, because I was I didn't want to be hurt by other people or any situation or circumstance around me, and I wanted to regain control of my life. So to do that, I started doing a lot of research. I started just 7 days a week staying at home for about 1.5 years. I remember doing that kind of stuff, just giving time to me so that I could really regain control again. That's pretty much what it was.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
And when you were trying to make that change, do you feel you were hindered by your own lack of understanding, at least in some?
Yeah, definitely. See, the thing is, because I wasn't aware of anything like what mental health was or what the things that I was going through, I pretty much just looked at it as I was playing the cards that I was dealt. Things that were going wrong. I needed to look at it and say, okay, how do I regain control? But if I had known about mental health issues and these kind of terminologies, I would have probably gone out to seek help rather than becoming introverted and isolated. I feel like my path to healing took a lot longer because I didn't seek the required help from experts or just even friends in general that could have helped me maybe get through. That being said, I had amazing support in general, but nobody really understood what was really going on behind closed doors. I did suffer a lot, but it also taught me a lot. I would still say what happened to me was the best thing that ever did happen to me, and that's the attitude I've taken towards it, because it's really shaped and culminated into everything that I'm doing now, which is a lot of positive work around my initiatives, and just, yeah, it helped me create empathy. I'm able to, see a lot of pain in other people and help them out, because I know what it was like to go through that same pain.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I guess when you were dealing with that, when you were going through that change in your life, was there a turning point there where you really sort of felt that you were changing for the better?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like as I started to look more into energy, I think that's really where I first started turning towards, and then I became a little bit more spiritual. I started to notice that as I started to do things that aligned myself with things that were of my highest values, I started to draw around the people who were there, circumstances, environments, and the things that were happening to me before stopped happening, and they started to shift out of my life. And a whole bunch of new people and a whole bunch of more positive outcomes started to find their way back into my life. And I've actually taken that lesson and used it throughout the entirety of my life now to draw positive outcomes from everything I do. Anytime something goes wrong, I'm very quick now to say, hey, okay, I feel really bad about this happening. Why does this make me feel bad? What from previous circumstances has led to me creating this negative outcome? And then I look to just see, okay, what are the action steps I can take to overcome this issue? So I'm pretty much very good at becoming quickly aware of what the issue is and then looking how to resolve it, but only because I went through what I went through. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I guess now speaking to anyone who might be going through something quite similar to what you were going through, or unknowingly dealing with a mental illness,
Yeah.
what sort of advice could you give to them as to how to sort of make that change?
Yeah, well, this is the whole reason why I'm doing this today. Like, I want to be an advocate for the terms of mental illness and understanding that this is an issue that possibly a lot of kids go through just like I did, but I want to give the advice of going and seeking that help, or going and reaching out and not becoming introverted and going into your shell like I did. It's very easy to when you don't feel you have the support that you need. I definitely felt that way because I felt like I got a lot of the blame for the things that happened rather than having people around me support me for what I was going through. I would definitely advise that you go and seek help as soon as these kind of things that happen, and go and try and address what the exact issue is by talking to experts or talking to friends who are in the space of mental health and can just help you through pretty much.